Hello everyone, Courtney here. We are going to touch the surface of the topic of being intentional about what you do and how you do it. From your environment to your mindset, it's time to play a bit of devil's advocate. This episode is the 10th Quick Byte of the podcast. Quick Bytes are 5-minute episodes about a particular topic and action that should take 5 minutes or less to complete. The goal of these episodes is to make important actions small and achievable. Welcome to episode number 71. Let's get into it. First, in serial inventing podcast fashion, let's define our two terms of the day. Oxford defines intentional as done on purpose, deliberate. For example, the scripts I recommend my students to use at InventRate are very intentional scripts, meaning they have a track record and each script is meticulously created and chosen for particular situations. The scripts I recommend on purpose. They are deliberate. Oxford defines devil's advocate as a person who expresses a contentious opinion in order to provoke debate or test the strength of the opposing arguments. I often play devil's advocate to, like it said, test the strength of different decisions my students have chosen. Whether they chose them purposefully or not, they were chosen. And if a decision wasn't made intentionally, they should be tested. And in this quick bite, this is exactly what I am going to do. After you listen to this episode, I would like less than 5 minutes of your time. That's it. But it must be done to shed light on a perspective. In fact, a very, very important one. Once I started living a more intentional life, not only was I far more productive and my actions met my words, but I was happier, much happier, to the point where I felt like this was a secret, a magical potion you can enact any day, every day. And that potion? Assume that every way you live is because you chose it intentionally. And this is where the devil's advocate comes in. For example, let's say you walk into your room and see your clothes all over the floor. Tell yourself, I did that intentionally, and see how you feel. What benefits are you gaining by having your clothes all over the floor? It's messier and makes you do more work later. Challenge your actions. Is this how you want to perceive yourself? Of course not. So then it must not be intentional. The goal is to make sure each decision you make is intentional and working for you. So, you pick those clothes up and put them in your hamper. Now, does that feel more intentional? It should. Great. You just made an intentional decision and also gained more time back because of that healthier choice. Now that we get what's going on here with that example above, your quick bite right now, after this episode, is to walk around your house and challenge yourself towards different parts of your house that the decisions you have made are intentional. Is your desk messy? Is that intentional? Probably not. Clean it. Do you have over 10 tabs open on your computer? Is that intentional? Probably not. Delete them. Are you intentionally scrolling social media? Probably not. Add an app timer. If you find something that isn't intentional, fix it immediately. Correct it right then. You have an opportunity where you are thinking rationally and intentionally. You have caught your bad habits and unintended actions off guard. Fix it while you can. Now, that is the quick bite for you to accomplish. However, if you want to really take this a step further, like I did, start questioning the intentionality of where you spend your time. With your family, with your job, with your exercise. Place this devil's advocate game in the hands of different aspects of your life, even licensing. Is not getting any actions done except 5 minutes before your coaching call intentional? Is not booking any calls with your coach because you don't remember to book them intentional? I think it's much easier to see what can be improved when you say something is intentional and question it, instead of asking yourself what you can do more intentionally. A small shift that has made a massive impact on me, and I hope you too. Don't forget, your action right now is to walk around your house and find things to question its intentionality. Point to something, for example, that is messy, and say, "That's intentional," and see how it feels. Message me on LinkedIn about how it goes for you. Thanks for tuning in and taking a few bites with me today. And remember, serial inventors don't make excuses. They make it happen. See you soon!